Hey everybody, today we have the Tanaka on the left and the new, to me, 535 LS on the right. They don't make Tanaka anymore, and I've been trying to find the future Tanaka, if you will, or the closest thing to it, and Husqvarna is by far the closest to just the weight distribution and the quality and handle grips and everything. Now this is not apples to apples, this is apples to oranges for sure. The 535 LS brand new comes in at about $408 right now, depending on where you go for price. And the Tanaka, when it was still in business, this model here would check you in at around $300, usually a little less. I think I got mine for a real deal, and I think it was like just past 230, 240. But you would not find these past $300. So this is this is $100 more. This was at my local Husqvarna dealer. It was a small shop, an outdoor power equipment shop. It's basically a small engine repair place. He does all used, but he has Husqvarna and something else, Ego, I think, new. And I was looking for I was going to get a 525 LS, which is closer to the Tanaka, and he had this sitting on this shelf, and I got it for like $230. So that's a real steal. Spec wise, this I literally just got out of the truck today, because you can tell because I have the guard on it still, that bump head, and the shitty plastic handle. Here we have the aluminum head, which I like to run with the Kawasaki, or some sort of a large handle with no guard, which is how I like to run things. Large handle, aluminum head, no guard. So that will happen to this one, but I will be keeping the guard around in case I ever want to run a blade on this. I'm happy I did this purchase because it is 35 cc's, where the Tanaka runs in at a about 23.5 cc's. So you have a lot more cc's on this one to the right. I mean, just to put it in perspective here, that's my hand around the motor. That's my hand on this motor. I mean, again, give you another comparison. The Husqvarna is extremely larger, as it should be. However, I can kind of balance this one-handed. This is super lightweight. Where you ain't balancing this thing for shit. I mean, you can't even, I have to put my, I mean, it's not bad. It's like 12 pounds or something, but it's heavy compared to that trimmer, and you're gonna feel that at the end of the day, because this trimmer is heavy. But it's great, because if you're in the industry, you're gonna have one like that, and you're gonna have one like that. And so I'm really happy about that. I got something for the bigger clearings, and I got something for going around your grandmother's tulips too. So that's gonna be great. On another note, here's my trailer with my racks. I have my Toro push mower and a 52-inch cut, 0 turn. You haven't seen that yet. I'm trying to get back into YouTube. Look at this. It rained, and I have a serious erosion problem. I gotta get soil for this whole side yard. But I had a nice mulch here for a party, and I gotta get all that touched up. So this side yard is gonna be my personal summer project. I usually only do one project a year around my house, because I'm too busy taking care of everybody else's property. But look at the soil, just washed all the way down there. Yeah, this is terrible. I'm gonna have to fix all of this. But anyway, back on topic. I mean, just look at, the only thing I never understood, and Exterminator has a lovely YouTube video on these if you ever want, information about the 535S. He's where I got my information before I purchased this trimmer. And look at this shaft versus this shaft, okay? Like, see, I can get, I mean, and I guess it just shows how heavy duty it is, but I don't know if it's got a bigger shaft in there. I don't know. I'd have to do some homework on that. If anybody knows why the shaft is so huge on the 535, let me know. But it's massive for sure. It's definitely more heavy duty built than the Tanaka, but it's also a different, this is meant for like lot clearing type stuff, which is what I'm going to be using it for. This is going to be great for, you know, weekly lawns. And then when I have a lawn with a ton of trimming or that's overgrown, or I'm doing I do a lot of vine removal. People cut trees down on the edges of their property, and then all of a sudden out of the woods comes the vines and shit because you let sunlight get in there and the birds drop the seeds and they want it removed. This Tanaka, let me tell you, Tanaka can get it done. If I could, I would have never bought this. If Tanaka was still in business, I would have bought another Tanaka, just the biggest thing they had. Because I love Tanaka trimmers, the weight distribution, for 23 cc's, there's just about nothing it can't do if you ever get the opportunity to buy one used. I have a old, like 90s, or maybe at the early, yeah, I'm thinking late 90s, early 2000s Tanaka trimmer that I'm trying to put a clutch on right now because it's comparable to this one. And that way, if there's ever a day where I'm doing a ton of bi-weeklies, I don't even have to lug this big old thing around. But I'm really happy with it, and it's a good purchase. I have cranked it up once so far. It's got Husqvarna True Fuel in it right now. We'll see how I like that. I don't think I'm gonna. This head, look at this. I mean, I mean, you can't even make it up. The only thing Husqvarna I could see, and maybe they've changed this with the newer model, this handle is just cheesy. It is on the wrong way, but it's just a cheesy, I mean, you actually could put tennis wrap on it. Anti-vibe seems good. I don't know if it's a little broken, it's loose. Hopefully I don't notice any fatigue there. Definitely was on a trimmer rack before, but all things considered, it's pretty good shape. This is just bulletproof. I mean, nothing's breaking on this unit from what I can see. So let me, I don't really have anywhere to set you up. I don't spend any money on YouTube. Sorry, folks. They don't make me any money. I'm going to see if I can lean you up, and I'm going to start the Tanaka, give it some revs. Then we'll start the 535 LS and give it some revs so you can really hear the difference. I mean, the 535 is like a little dirt bike, practically. Yep, I have great videos. There we go. Enjoy the shorts. So Tanaka TCB24, so I guess that's 24 horsepower. Didn't give it any primes. This is about 5 years old now, so it doesn't start like it used to. Now for the 535, it's going to be a lot more. Here we go. Choke. This thing is shaking. So I'm gonna leave it as it is for right now. We're gonna go do a field test with it. You guys have seen my videos on this. You've seen it trimming in the spring. The video was kind of old, but it was a spring trimming. It's kind of a freshen up. It's a couple years old now, and I had a review on it like a long time ago. So we're gonna do the 535 field test. Go find something tall to trim. We're gonna leave the guard on, the original head on, and pretty much just use it the way it is. I'm gonna try to do it. I'll probably do single-handed trimming, but I'll probably, before I bring you guys back, I'll probably do some trimming myself so you can kind of see what it did, and then try to demonstrate it one-handed. And it'll probably just show this thing digging into the ground, but let me tell you, that will show you the power, because that can do some bed redefining like I did this morning with it, where you're getting that edge back into shape, but 2 or 3 times passes. This, I'm thinking one shot. So I'll do a follow-up video when I have a Kawasaki trimmer handle with an aluminum trimmer head on there. But for now, we're gonna leave it just the way it is and give it a whirl. I also have a big strap for it, which will probably get put in the truck. And in the future, on a nice day, when I have the trailer loaded up with how I've been doing my weekly lawns, I will do a video on that. I do still have the Skag 36. I also have a John Deere 345 with a cab for snow removal, and sometimes mowing just in the area on real sunny days, because it's like a ginormous, the cab's like a canopy, and it gives a 0-turn brake. And I also have the John Deere 316 with a 4-way plow blade for the slushy snow, and a 48-inch cut with a bagger for the fall and spring, or super tall lawns or whatnot, or whatever I may need. So that's it for equipment right now. Let me know if you want to see anything video wise, and you'll see me in what will feel like 30 seconds for you guys, or less, millisecond, on the testing grounds. The results speak for themselves.